And now she joins us here on BYU Sports Nation. Lexi, thanks for joining us here in Studio B.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
Well, when you hit 426, it's the least we can do.
Who should we get? Lexi! She's hitting 426. How have you made this jump this season?
I'd say a lot of it for me was about having fun. Coming in your freshman year, it's very nerve-wracking. You have a lot of expectations for yourself, and you always want to do well. And so I guess for myself this year, I just wanted to have a good time, use my opportunities, and do the best I could.
So are you more relaxed?
Yes.
At the plate?
I'd say that it's all about your mentality when you're up at the plate. And so for me, stressing myself out's not going to do any good for me. So I try to keep as calm as possible. If I ever find myself getting a little out of control, I'm like, all right, control the situation, take a deep breath, and then go.
Dr. Craig Manning's
Seriously?
sits in.
Yes,
Boom.
he's been working with us this season, so it's been a huge help for the team.
The psychology is paying off. Wins over 2 ranked opponents, we just mentioned that. Washington, who is currently ranked 6th, and the University of Georgia, who are currently 16th. What do wins like that mean to this BYU team?
It just shows how much potential we have. I mean, that game against Washington was an insane game. Like, McKenna Bowl threw a great game, and we hit the ball really well. And it just shows that, I mean, any team can win on any given day. It really doesn't matter who's ranked number 1, who's ranked number 26. I mean, it's who comes to show up.
And as a native of the capital of the great state of Washington, did that mean more to you, beating the Huskies?
Oh, yeah. I mean, growing up, my dad always hated the Huskies. I mean, even though you're Washingtonian, I mean, you still got to beat them. And so it meant a lot. It really did.
Is he a fan of the team from Wazoo? Or why did he not like the Huskies?
I don't know. I mean, my dad is more of an Oregon fan.
Oh, there
than
you go.
Anything.
Okay.
But, I mean,
Return
now
to
that
the
I'm at
quack.
BYU, it's all BYU.
You were recruited by Oregon.
A little bit, yeah. On my travel team, there was a girl who was recruited there, and they came and watched once. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
And they saw the power that is Lexi Tarrow.
Yeah. Now you play Utah. Speaking of, ranked teams and rivalries.
Pac-12.
A team out of the Pac-12 as well. They're ranked 11th. They're a really good team. What is this year's matchup like for you guys?
I think it'll be a good matchup. I mean, we came through and beat them last year in the snow. It was brutal. The weather was awful. But, yeah, I think we really can do it. I mean, we have really great hitters. We have amazing depth, so anyone can do the job. I think, really, it's just we'll come in ready.
How does the rivalry manifest itself in softball between BYU and Utah? Because in football, obviously, there is so much physicality.
Right.
So how do those rivalry moments happen specifically in softball?
I'd say a lot of it is a pitcher-hitter duel. So, I mean, when you go up to the plate, you know it's a battle, like you're fighting for your life to get a hit, and it's just trying to see who's the better opponent.
Who are some of your inspirations as a left-handed slap-hitting / power hitter? Because that's unique. Normally, you're it's hard to be a slapper and a power hitter.
Right. I wouldn't say it's like a certain person. I mean, growing up, me and my dad always watched a lot of slapping videos, trying to learn as much as possible. And Hildebrand, she's a legendary hitting coach. She was one of the videos I watched the most about slapping, just because, I mean, me and my dad kept it as simple as possible. I mean, so it really helped me, and she was probably one that I looked to the most to help me.
Now, for those that aren't familiar with slap hitting, it's...
You just take your glove off and you just hit the catcher in the face. You just bam, slap.
Yeah, you get a running start. You're left-handed. You can get a running start, which is a great advantage if you can get your ball or your bat on the ball.
You still have to connect in the box with the ball.
Right.
But it's all about timing. It is not easy to do. How long did it take you to perfect that craft?
I still haven't perfected it. I mean, it's still something you work on all the time.
Once you get to 500, then you've perfected it, right?
Then maybe.
426 is insufficient.
You're close.
Working towards it.
You're close. You're close.
How do you stay, maybe you're engaged all the time, but are there times where you're like, shoot, I forgot how many outs there are, and you glance over the scoreboard when you're in the outfield or whatever? How do you stay engaged?
I'd say staying engaged is a lot for me, is cheering, clapping, doing whatever I can to physically still be watching the game, especially as a DP. Sometimes you're like, wow, I feel like we've been in this inning for like 30 minutes.
You're by yourself on the bench.
The designated player when you're not playing defense.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a unique circumstance. But sometimes you play in left field.
Yeah.
So what do you prefer?
I wouldn't say I have a preference. I mean, being on both sides of the field is obviously a little bit more engaging, but I mean, being in that DP role is pretty awesome, knowing that they want to consider me to still be in the lineup when we have a lot of other people that could be.
I would drink an excessive amount of Dr. Pepper if I was the DP. I'm like, DP, I'm going to take this literally, and I'm just going to chill in here. I'm just going to hang out in the dugout.
Who makes you laugh the most during the game?
During the game, I'd probably have to say Brooke.
Okay.
Brooke is secretly very funny all the time. She laughs harder than anybody I've ever seen. But we have a lot of funny people on our team, very secretly. Ari is very funny as well, on and off the field. Like, when she's in the pitcher's mound, she's making jokes, she's doing funny things. It's awesome.
Give us an idea of what that's like.
Of what Ari does?
Yeah.
I think it's just like she'll be on the mound and she'll be upset about something and she'll just scream out how many outs we have and just encouraging, come on, Cougs, like so. And she's just being honest.
There are 2 outs, okay?
Yeah.
Just yell facts.
Yeah.
Passionately.
Just getting hyped.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, a couple of things I need to clear up. First of all, when I was doing the last broadcast on BYU TV with Gordon Eakin, your head coach, I brought up a scenario that was presented by Libby Sugg where he was out. I don't know if he was dropping like rap lyrics or if it was like something of some hip hop nature or whatever, but he denied it vehemently. He's like, I never did that. I know nothing of the sort, Spencer.
Yeah, that means it happened, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever Libby says is true.
That is good stuff. And by the way, did you work with the this group of 6 that was working at a restaurant locally?
I did not.
Okay, so
no.
you were
I'm
not,
a non-working.
You were not part of that crew? Holy cow.
I do go to eat there, though. I mean,
They at least give you discounts,
yeah,
right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Can't miss out.
Okay.
They'd take more advantage of said discount.
I know, right? Jerem, I'll tell you which restaurant this is.
Oh, I know. I know. We've talked about it. Yeah.
Lexi, let's give you
I
some
love
BYU
Italian food.
So, yes, some BYU Sports Nation karma, and we'd love for you to sign our stretch Y flag as well, if you don't mind.
No, of course.
Better batting average than Ted Williams. Yeah, we need her signature.
It's the pursuit of perfection. The 500 batting average is a slap hitter.
Can we pressure that down a little bit? Let's just go 350 please. The pursuit of 500.
Oh, my goodness. Hey, good luck
Thank you.
against Utah tonight.
Good luck
Thank
tonight.
you.
Looking forward to it. Live on BYU TV, 7 Eastern.